Hello everybody and welcome back to the Comprehensive Provider Portal. Today I will be showing you how to send invoices for completed timesheets. Just to quickly review, as you log sessions once or twice a month, you will go through the Create New Timesheets process as explained in the previous video. After you create your timesheets, you sign each one and then emails will go out to the signatory, either the school principal or administrator or the parent, depending on where the session location was. After the parent or the principal signs, you will see the approval status change to complete. Once the approval status of a timesheet is complete, you will be able to send an invoice for the sessions on that timesheet. To do so, let's go ahead and click the Invoices tab. As you can see right now, under Invoices, it says no data. That's because I haven't created any invoices yet. To create new invoices, press the Go to Create New Invoices button. Over here, you will see uninvoiced timesheets. There are instructions listed over here. It's actually quite simple. In order to send an invoice, each row over here is a timesheet. You can see this timesheet has 9 sessions on it with a total duration of 270 minutes. You can send an invoice quite simply just by pressing Send Invoice next to each row. Now I'm going to go ahead and send the rest of my invoices. I now have no more uninvoiced timesheets. I can get back to the Invoices homepage by either clicking the tab or pressing the Invoice homepage button. Now we can see that I have 4 invoices. Let's go through what these different columns mean. The first column is the invoice number. The second column is the invoice status, the number of sessions and the total duration. And then here you can see the invoice total. That's the total amount that you're invoicing for the sessions. And the last column, or the second to last column, is the total paid. As these sessions are processed and paid out, the total paid will update to reflect the current amount that has been paid out. The invoice date is the date you actually hit send invoice. Remember, for invoicing, there are 2 invoice processing dates currently, the 5th of the month and the 20th of the month. So these invoices will automatically be processed on October 20th. Payment normally happens within 10. We can open up an invoice by clicking on the invoicing number. Here you can see some details about the invoice. Once again, the ID, the date, and the status. And you can see, your name, where it was invoiced from, and which company it was invoiced to. Here you'll see a list of all the sessions that are contained in the invoice. Quickly going over it, you see the student name, the mandate, the date and start time, right, the duration and group size. It'll probably be in order when you look at it next. Next, you can see over here there are 2 blank boxes. One is for processing status, and the next one is for status description. As sessions are processed, the processing status will change from blank to be processed. That will happen actually on October 20th. And you will see that reflected over here. As the sessions are marked for payment, the processing status will change to be paid. When all the sessions on an invoice are paid, the invoice status itself will change to paid. There are 3 invoicing statuses: sent, processed, and paid. There are 4 or 3 or 4 processing statuses for sessions, which are processing, paid, rejected. If a session was rejected for whatever reason, you will see that reason over here. Most of the time, sessions can be fixed by logging a new session with the corrected date and time. If there is a problem with a session that was rejected and you need to make a change that the app does not let you to, please reach out to an advocate, describe the date and time in the session in question, the problem, and somebody will help you. I'm just going to go back to the Invoices tab. I now have went ahead and changed the status of some of these invoices so you can see it in person. Invoice 15594, the invoice status is processed. Invoice 15595, the status is complete. If I click on 15594, I will see of the 3 sessions, 2 of them have been paid, 1 of them has been rejected. While there are a few different reasons of why sessions might be rejected, a lot of them have to do with the fact that when we upload your sessions to the DOE's portal, they get kicked back that there was another provider that already had a session at that same exact time for this student. But that's not the only problem why sessions can be rejected. So far, the vast majority of sessions that we've seen are paid and processed without any problems. You can see the invoice total on the bottom now and the total that has been paid out. If we go back to the other invoice, 15595, we see that the invoice status is complete. You can see a message on the top: this invoice has been fully paid, processed, and paid. And if we see all the sessions, we see that all the sessions are marked off as paid. Lastly, I know this is a long video already, but if we go to billing reports, which is at the top of the Invoices tab, we can see some interesting information. There are 2 reports in this page. The first report is a report for each billing period. For the billing period October 5th, 2020, I was paid out a total of $319. If I click over here, I will actually be able to see all the sessions that were paid out or that were processed on that date. If I go to the session summary per month, this billing report shows you payment totals by sessions per the session date, not the invoice date. What this means is August of 2020, I have 2 sessions, a total duration of 60 minutes, and total potential earnings of $58, which is based off my rate. That is the total amount I will get paid for these 2 sessions for this total duration if I were to invoice and they all pass processing. These are potential earnings. These are not the actual payment for the sessions. Total invoice sessions are 2, total invoice duration is 60, total invoice is 58, total paid is 58. I can know that for all the sessions that I provided service for in August, I have been paid out on. If we scroll down to September, we see that my total sessions for September are 25. Total duration is 750. If I get paid and all of them are processed without a problem, I'll get $725. I invoiced for 21 of them, which I invoiced for 609 of the 725 so far, and I only got paid out 261. As sessions are processed, you will see the total paid start to reflect the total invoiced. One last thing for billing, and this is important. Right now, it's required, instead of the Thesis attachment that you normally take a screenshot and you send to us in an email, how you used to send it in an email together with your billing timesheets and your invoice. Since it's all in the app, you must upload that screenshot using the Thesis screenshot upload button. If I click on it, it's going to show me the different screenshots that I have uploaded. To upload a new screenshot, just press upload your screenshot, and then you can go ahead and hit choose file and select the screenshot from your computer, and for the time period, you just select the first day of the month to the last day of the month. Ignore the repeat button. So this is for October, and this is for the entire month of October. And I'm just going to hit submit. And that's how you upload your Thesis. Remember, in order to get paid, you must send invoices and upload your Thesis. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.